In this video, you'll watch me swatch test a beautiful holographic nail polish collection, and I'll also show you some holo nail art you can do with them. I hope you enjoy. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claris. I'm a nail artist. Let's just get right into the swatching. So this collection was $45.14 on Amazon. It features a great variety of colors. There is this beautiful black, and then there's a gold kind of greenish color almost, and then a copper, a pink, a light blue, and a darker purple. And they are so full of holo, you can just see the reflecting on the side of it. So let's try these out. So first I'm applying a peel-off base coat. Alright, let's start with this one. It's called Kismet. It's a gold, kind of greenish, almost kind of holo. I actually used it in this design right here. What's funny is that the cap is kind of damaged, which is too bad. It kind of has cracks and it's like kind of peeling there, but that's okay. And this is what it looks like. Alright, let's try this out. And I could go back on and add a little bit more, but it will need 2 coats. Alright, and there we go. It's kind of a more nude or neutral color. Not something very flashy, something you'd wear if you don't want to draw a lot of attention to your nails, but it is still very pretty. And this is the coppery colored one. It's called Cosmic Fate. You can really see the rainbows in it like that. I could see this being a very good color for fall. Ooh, wow, that's beautiful. And that is that one. It's super pretty, and as I said, I think it would be a great color for the fall coming up. Alright, next let's do the pink. This is called Miss Bliss. It's a beautiful cheery pink color. And that is the color. Yep, I'm pretty sure these will all be 2 coaters. Next is the blue holo. I have used this before in some of my videos. It's a pretty light blue color. And there we go. It's a very beautiful color. I like how bright it is. I think it goes well with the pink, don't you think? Next, let's try the purple. This is Eternal Beauty. Wow, that's so pretty. And that is it with 1 coat. It's a very vibrant color of purple, and you can really see the holo effect. Alright, let's go back and do the 2nd coat. And yes, it looks much more complete when it has 2 coats. Alright, so I did 5 of the nails. There's those ones and then the purple on the thumb. I think these colors are very pretty. So if you're looking into getting some holographic nail polishes, I recommend getting this collection because it comes with a great variety of colors that you can play with. But we didn't try out the last color yet. Let's do that. This is a black holo. It's called Beyond. It looks so black and like charcoal-like. Wow. Alright, that's the 1st coat. Looking good so far. Alright, let's do the 2nd coat. And yes, it's much more rich after that 2nd coat. One thing I noticed with basically all of these polishes is that they do apply kind of streaky, like more than the other polishes I use. Maybe that's because they're holographic, but as it's going on, you can kind of see it getting streaky and also gets a little bit clumpy sometimes, so you do have to work kind of quickly with these. That's fine though, I think they all turned out great. They do look kind of dull inside here though. Let's pop outside and see what they look like in the sun. Well, we swatched all 6. Now, let me show you the ideas I came up to do with these holos. For this first design, you will need to paint your nail white. Now, I'm protecting my finger with some liquid latex cuticle guard. Now, we're going to do a holo gradient. You can use any colors of holo you want. I'm going to use blue, pink, purple, and copper. You probably noticed that I put on the colors diagonally. Let's sponge it on. Alright, let's do a 2nd coat. Moving on to the next design, we're going to paint our nail a light purple. Now in the next step, I'm going to use vinyls. So whenever I like to stick anything onto my nail, I like to apply a top coat first. This kind of protects the polish underneath. Now for this step, you can pull out any kind of vinyls that you have that you'd like to use. I'm going to use these unicorn vinyls. Peel one up and place it on. Alright, that's what it looks like. And then I'm going to take my purple holo and fill it in. Alright, now let's peel it up. Oh, that's so beautiful! Guys, truth be told, this is the first time I've used these unicorn vinyls, and I'm so happy how it came out. Every detail, even to the unicorn horn, is still there. But you don't have to use specifically a unicorn vinyl, you can use anything. For the next design, paint your nail a light pink. Now you're going to pick two holo colors that you think would go well with the pink. I'm going to grab the pink holo and the purple one, and what we're going to do is the dry brushing technique. So first, take your brush and you're just going to wipe off on the inside of the bottle as much polish as you can. Like that, there we go. And now what we're going to do is you're just going to brush it on in any direction. So what you can do is you can brush some down like this. And then you can brush some to the sides. Kind of like that. And then you can do that with the other colors too. And this is super easy, it doesn't require much. And before you know it, you've covered up the whole nail. For this next design, you'll need to paint your nail a holo blue, and then just grab some striping tape and you're going to cut out a few pieces. Alright, there we go. Then place the pieces in random directions on your nail. Alright, this is the design I came up with. And then what you're going to do is grab a light blue nail polish, and then you're just going to paint over the whole nail. And then you can use a pair of tweezers and peel up the striping tapes. And there we go. This next design is going to be a holo gradient French tip. You might have seen me do this before, but I'm going to use a black and a purple holo. So I'm going to peel up a French tip vinyl and then place that on my nail. Now to cover up the part of the nail that we do not want to paint on, we're going to use some tape. Cut yourself a piece and then place it over that area. Alright, now we're going to prepare the gradient. I'm going to paint the purple on one side like this, and then the black on the other side. So it's kind of going to be a vertical gradient. Alright, let's dab this on. Alright, there we go. It's a very cool vertical gradient. Wow, that's super glittery. Alright, let's peel everything off. Alright, there we go. For this design, pull out a copper or orange glitter or holo and a small nail art brush. We're going to fill in the free edge of your nail. Boy, I have a lot of free edge. And once that's all covered up, you can start making some little wispies coming up. Little flames. And you can go back with the polish and add a little bit more. Grab some white nail polish and your nail art brush, and we're just going to pick up some of that onto the brush so we can do some detailing to this. So what you're going to do is go around and outline wherever you put that orange glitter. This is to make it really pop. This design wasn't hard at all, but it still looks really cool. For this design, first paint your nail black. When the black is dried, go ahead and add a matte top coat. Now you're going to grab some tape and some pinking shears and cut yourself a piece of tape, and then you're going to stick it on like to the back of your hand and peel it off, and do this a few times so that it loses a bunch of its stickiness. And then you're going to take that tape and cut it in any way, just cut it in half with the pinking shears like that. And then you're going to stick it onto your nail so that there is a zigzag, and there we go. And then take your gold holo and fill in that open space. Alright, let's peel it up. There's so many possibilities you can do with this. For this design, give your nail a base color of light pink. And when the pink nail polish has dried, get some striping tape and some scissors and cut out 4 pieces, like that. And then you're going to place the striping tape in a V shape on your nail with the point of the V pointing towards the tip, like that. And then you're going to make another one inside of it. And then we're going to fill that in. This silver holo, I'm going to put some onto a small nail art brush. And then I'm going to fill in the lines with the holo. Alright, like that. And then we're going to peel it up. And there we go. Again, with this one, there's a lot of different variations. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Before you go, here's a sneak peek into my next video. I'm going to be showing you some formal prom or wedding looks that you can use for those formal occasions when you want to dress up your nails. If you'd like to stay connected with me, my subscribe button is down below, and don't forget the notification bell. I post videos twice a week on Wednesday and Saturday at 3 p.m. EST. In the meantime, you can visit my Facebook group and Instagram page. The links are in the description. If you have any friends who would enjoy watching my videos, feel free to share my channel with them. Remember that a smile is the prettiest thing you can wear. Alright guys, see you next time. Bye! Uh-oh, looks like the sponge came off. You'll need to paint your nail white. Huh? Yeah, that's right, you'll need to paint it white. Now, let me show the... But wait, we didn't try out the black yet. And this... Oh, I should probably... Oops, don't tip it. What's this called? Eternal Beauty. What? Weird. Okay. So first, I'm applying a peel-off base coat. So unprofessional looking.